Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to the Supernova Legacy team for joining us today. Lisa, Rebecca, Brittany, and Susan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
So you've just entered your third year of Supernova Legacy, this amazing project that supports people all around the world to follow their dreams and with a scholarship at RCS, the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. So tell us a bit about this new year, this new campaign. What's next?
What's next is to continue helping students at RCS. I think up until this point, we've helped 10 students that are in the drama school. And we've also contributed money to a Ukrainian bursary fund at RCS. So I think our goal for this campaign is to really support the students that are currently there because we've helped them get to RCS. We've helped them, reach the opportunity to attend RCS, but we want to make sure that they can continue to stay at RCS.
And besides, as you mentioned, besides allowing students to follow their dreams with RCS scholarships, this past year you've also helped numerous displaced RCS Ukraine students. What can you tell us about this new side of the initiative?
So we were asked by Julie, because we had some extra funds left over that Julie from RCS knew that we had. And so we were asked this summer, if they could use those funds for 6 Ukrainian students that needed pretty much everything, housing and stuff like that. And so we had this leftover amount. I can't remember how much it was. Lisa will have to help me with that.
About $6,000.
$6,000. And so we told RCS, sure, go ahead and use that for the Ukrainian students. And it for their housing is what they wanted to use it for, because at the time they were all living on a cruise ship out in the waters by Scotland. And so that's what we assigned the money for. And then a couple months later, Julie informed us that the money was never used for to help the students with housing, because the place that they were staying decided not to charge them. So then she asked us if we would let them use the money with this bursary fund at RCS. And so the money was put into this bursary fund, which there are now about 24 Ukrainian students that the fund will be used for now.
That I think that's such a beautiful initiative that both you and RCS launched, considering what Ukraine has been through this last year. And it's incredible that you can actually give some help to Ukraine people that are in need of help.
Yeah, and what's interesting is the reason why they asked us, because the money that we raise is exclusively for RCS, so they know that. But the money that we raise is exclusively for the drama program, so it's for the School of Drama. And these 6 students this summer were 6 traveling musicians. And so they were not drama students, they were music students, and RCS welcomed them into their School of Music program. And so once these 6 students were a part of the music program, then the money's needed to go to them. And so that's why they asked, would we be willing to sort of shift our funds from drama school to the School of Music? And of course she said yes. And it's just a testament not only to what we've done, but really RCS is opening their arms and the city of Glasgow to all of these Ukrainian refugees are displaced from their homes, and they have found a home. And as Susie said, the numbers have grown about 4 times the amount from the summer. So RCS now has a dedicated Ukrainian bursary fund that's on their website that anyone can donate to.
Well, that's, I guess, going back to Lisa, it's Supernovas for the drama student, but arts is the arts.
Right.
So whether you're
Definitely.
drama, whether
Yeah.
you're music, whether you're vocal,
Yep.
it doesn't matter. It's the arts, and
Yep.
everyone in that field touches the audience in any capacity that you could think of. So
Sure.
it doesn't have to be a drama student. So I think that's why, you know, I for me, I feel that, you know, as a parent and as part of the Supernova team, it doesn't have to be drama. It could be for anyone that's in the arts that's, you know, struggling to actually get to where they want to get to. So, you know, it doesn't have to be just drama.
Yes, I totally agree. As you said, arts is arts. So helping both musicians, drama students, it's the thing. It's the same thing. I mean, so it's great that they could help them actually, even though they're not part of the drama program.
Right.
Yeah, and our scholarship was specifically designed for drama students because typically in a school of performing arts, the music program gets way more scholarships than the arts, the School of the Arts does. And we wanted to honor Sam, of course, and he was a drama student, and so his legacy is in the School of Drama, which is why the scholarship is designated for drama students, not to take away from all the other performing arts, because you're absolutely right, Rebecca. But in our conversations that we've had with Julie, typically a School of the Performing Arts gets more money in scholarships for the School of Music than it does for the School of Drama. So we usually help only drama students, but given the unique circumstances of these Ukrainian musicians, of course we were going to help them because, as we've said, the performing arts touches everyone.
Yes, absolutely. And you've also welcomed a new member in your team. I'm saying right now, Rebecca, we've already met last year for the last campaign, but we have also Brittany here right with us. Tell us a bit, what's been the element in this whole initiative project that fascinates you the most and drew you to join the Supernova Legacy?
Being a college graduate just recently myself, I know how important grants and scholarships are. I wouldn't have been able to attend school if it wasn't for scholarships and grants. And I was also the first person in my family to go into the arts in any way. So it's really to have something like Supernova Legacy that has a scholarship set just for drama and arts. I love that because most of the time they get looked over in the sense like, oh, you can't make a career out of it. I was told that growing up, and I stuck with what I liked and doing the arts. And I when I found them, of course, through like the whole Outlander Vine, I loved what they were doing and supporting those in the arts and drama. I didn't particularly go into drama. Mine was more drawing based, but I just wanted to help others in like the same predicament I was in, because like I said before, I wouldn't have been able to afford college myself if it wasn't for scholarships. And I love what these ladies have started. That's what drew me in.
That's so beautiful to hear. And also considering you're an actual student, an actual arts student, so you can help them in this whole initiative basing on your own experience. So I think that's really, really interesting and important to build this whole project.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm new, but yeah.
She's a fantastic addition to the team.
Yes.
She's been a great one.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
And throwing back instead at the amazing experience you lived while working with the Supernova Legacy project this past year, but also in the first year, what's been the one thing that's been the most rewarding for each of you?
For me, well, I mean, it was the second year. But to actually see one graduate finish, and I'm looking forward to the other ones that we're going to help out finish the process. I guess that's my, even if it was just one, at least we know that we're heading the right direction. And I think that was a testament in a sense of Supernova itself, the donors that helped us, support all the students, and actually have one graduate from that collective 10 that we had.
For the other ones of you, what about you?
I have to agree with what Rebecca said, because as a founding member of Supernova, it's so great to see the people, the students that we've helped actually graduate, and we've heard of different interviews that our one graduate has had, and that he's doing what he loves, and he got that chance because we helped. And so it's very rewarding to know that he's out there making his own star. And it also, what's really rewarding to me is being with these ladies. I love being with them and doing all this stuff with them. And the amount of support that we get from our donors is just mind-boggling. Our goal was to raise $50,000 in our 3-year campaign, and we surpassed $50,000 just in 2 years. So it's just very rewarding to know that we have that support, and I love that. I love all of that.
What about you, Lisa?
I echo everything that Rebecca and Susie said. 100% yes. Especially, Brian graduated this year, and these kids that we give scholarships to, you kind of feel like a personal, I don't know, attachment to them. They're, we nickname them our Supernova babies. And to see one of our first babies kind of graduate and go off and become his own star is incredibly rewarding. Working with a fabulous team, meeting people, it's brought so many opportunities for us to meet people from all over the world. And we started at the height of COVID when everything was pretty bleak, and we've managed to turn that kind of sense of despair into something really hopeful. And to me, that's incredibly rewarding. And we've got, we know it's a lot of work, but good work leads to, good rewards. And so we're really pleased with what we've done so far.
Absolutely. And Brittany, you've just joined the team, but is there any little thing that you feel like it's already rewarding for you?
I am looking forward to what's in the future and what's to come and what we can do with this campaign. I knew I was more of just like a viewer for their second gala that they had, and now I get to be a part of this third one. So I'm really looking forward to that, and then being able to meet, like what the ladies already said before, being able to meet all these wonderful people that you would never be in contact with, like, ever around the world. Like just us, we're in so many different time zones right now.
Right, and you got to meet Paul Donnelly on Friday, right?
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking a little bit. I haven't done an Instagram live before. He was very sweet, super calming, but yeah, I got to meet him. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like your a huge supporter of yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the first year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and from the first year all the way through, and he just, supported us again this year. And he's got some great ideas of things that he could do for us. And it's just that's one of the other things that's, really rewarding, is to see how we've grown, and the Outlander cast has gotten behind us. And, we hear so many times how that cast is such a small community and how they all get along with one another, and they have their own charities and they're very philanthropic. And then to see them turn that towards us is incredibly rewarding.
Yes. And on the other hand, in your opinion, what's been the most challenging part of this whole project for each of you?
The most challenging thing for me has been time. There's not enough hours in the day or the week or month to get everything done between my personal life and Supernova, is how I feel a lot of the time. But balance is what we have to do, right? We have to find a way to balance that, and we do. You know, I've lost sleep. I've lost just a lot. But on the other hand, we've had fun, we've laughed, we've had, you know, really productive meetings, and really, I don't know, sometimes it's a challenge, but I guess sometimes it's also a reward. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that the reward, all the beautiful things that come out of what you've done is really the most rewarding things out of like losing sleep or having to balance your personal life and the time that you have to dedicate to Supernova.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Rebecca? What's been the most challenging?
I'll go back to Susie, the time. I guess for me, it might be a little different because one, I only have one child. She's already an adult. Not that I'm saying that my family does not matter, because it does. But I guess when you have, like, you know, with Susie, she has her grandchildren. So as a collectively, as a Supernova team, we try to help each other in a sense of, if one can't finish one thing, we'll try to support. So in that sense, I guess it goes back to time. You know, and if I could help the 6 ladies or the 5 ladies, including myself, in anything that I can to alleviate some stuff that they can't do, not because but and also so they could have time with their family or whatever it is that they have to deal with, I would take it off their plate. But at the same token, you know, for me, I think it's time, but at the same token, to sacrifice certain things, you'll get a reward at the end. The finished product will be, you know, A class. But overall, it's hard. It's hard, but it's a labor of love, you know.
That's right.
It comes with sacrifices. Not everything runs smoothly. Life doesn't run smoothly. So I mean, you know, you tell me one person that their life is running smoothly, I'm sorry, they're lying to you, because it does not. It comes with bumps and bruises. It comes with roads that have a couple of rocks in between, and you have to juggle it, or, you know, jump around it or jump over it, you know, to get to the end product. And I think us ladies have done that in the 2 years, of course, with the regular OGs in the first year, me coming on board in the second year. But the mission of what we're doing has not stopped and has not wavered in that sense, for me.
What about you, Lisa?
I would agree, time for sure. We all have full-time jobs in addition to our family responsibilities, and doing something like this takes an enormous amount of time. So balancing that has definitely been a challenge. I would also say there's been a huge learning curve at every turn. You know, the first year that we did it, we really didn't know what we were doing at all. We had zero idea. We just kind of went with it and figured it out as we went. And in our second year, of course, we had hindsight, but we also had the pressure of not disappointing, because now people kind of knew who we were. So that was a challenge to try each year, I think, to try and top yourself. You know, the more successful you are, the harder it is to keep up with that or to beat that in some way. And we've had a lot of turnover. I mean, I love that Brittany has joined us this year. Amy's not with us, and she's joined us this year. Rebecca joined us in our second year, but with that turnover comes a learning curve for them too. So, you know, I think there's been a lot of new things that we've had to learn. We've grown as on the business end, we've grown, learning about the ins and outs of nonprofits. The more we get notoriety as a nonprofit, the more we learn that's involved in it. And so I think just kind of always being in that position of learning can be a bit exhausting. But as everyone has said, you know, it's incredibly rewarding at the same time, and it's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. And as you already mentioned previously, Paul Donnelly has been a huge supporter of yours throughout the whole campaign. But also last year you like earned the support of Joanne Thompson, who was also a RCS student. How this whole relationship with them like grow and actually was born? I mean, tell us a bit about that, and what can people like I don't know, what can people expect from this campaign, from what like businesses will be supporting you?
So yeah, Joanne's been fantastic too. Joanne graduated from RCS also, and so did Paul Gorman, and Paul Gorman also joined us in his support at the gala last year. So they both graduated from RCS, and they're both currently acting on Outlander. So that's been a wonderful connection. They are lovely people who truly, you know, can tell you firsthand how something like this has benefited them. And to see them be successful is encouraging for us, because we're awarding scholarships to kids who haven't reached that success yet. And for them to be able to see graduates from the school that they're attending be successful and be a part of it and kind of give back in that way, that's just a beautiful, you know, sort of cycle. But Joanne and Paul Gorman and Paul Donnelly they're just lovely people, and they've been really supportive of us, encouraging of us. Paul Donnelly has donated not only his time to us, but he's donated a lot of merchandise with autographs from the Outlander cast, and he plans to do that again this year. He's got a couple of other things cooking up for us, so that we're working on for our third gala. So I think it's been a really neat opportunity for us.
Yes. And for all the people that would like to like participate and donate to your campaign, can you explain us a bit how can they actually donate and join the raffle and all these things?
Sure. So if you go to our website, Supernova Legacy Scholarship at .com.
SupernovaLegacy.com.
Right?
SupernovaLegacy.com.
What did I say? I was starting to get the Gmail address, I think.
Yes. Our email is supernovalegacyscholarship@gmail.com, but our website is just supernovalegacy.com.
I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's one of those time things. So they can go to our website, and there's a tab, a donate tab. And if you click on that, it will take you to our Just Giving page. And you can just scroll down on the Just Giving page, and it'll say like donate, and you click on that, and you should be able to put in all your information, how much you want to donate, your name, and whatnot. And so once you do that, whatever denomination it is that you decide you want to donate, it will show up on the Just Giving page. To qualify for the raffles, which are an incentive to donate, you get for every $5 that you donate on the Just Giving page, you qualify for one raffle ticket. And so if you donate $20, then you're going to get 4 raffle tickets. If you donate $100, you're going to get 20 raffle tickets. And so at the end of our campaign, about the week following the gala, we'll tally up all of those raffle tickets that each person has, because every time you donate, you get more. And so we'll tally all those up. We'll send out an email to you if you have raffle tickets, and you'll tell us which prizes that you want to apply your raffle tickets to. You can apply them all towards one prize. You can apply them to 2 prizes, 1 to every prize, depending on how many tickets you have and whatnot. The only thing I will say is that if you're going to donate anonymously, we don't know who you are. So you'll have to contact us either through our email or through Twitter DM, and send us a copy of your Just Giving receipt. And that way we can get those raffle tickets awarded to you.
Okay. We've had lots of raffle prizes donated by donors who just reached out to us and said, I'd like to donate something. We've had celebrities like Paul Donnelly reach out to us. Cash Chasers has become a wonderful, we formed a wonderful friendship with them. And they were on our Instagram live launch, and Bobby has donated commercial airtime for Supernova to become more public, which is a tremendous opportunity. Yeah. We have Tony Singh, who's a celebrity chef who was featured on Men in Kilts season 1. He's also been a partner for us. In the past, we've had Claire Campbell from Prickly Thistle and James Christie from Outlander Scottish Photography Experience, excuse me, and Outlander Fan Documentary. They've kind of taken us under their wing, and they've supported us as one of the 3 charities that they support. And members of Outlander Fan Documentary just got to meet Diana Gabaldon last night at Burns Night in LA. I think they were at a Beverly Hills event, and she was there. So it's been like just wonderful to kind of make all these different connections and to see how everyone supports one another. It's just really a great human experience.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much, girls, for joining us. It's been really great, as always, to chat with you about your project, which is incredible. Year after year, you grow even more, and it's beautiful to see what you've accomplished so far.
Thank you.
Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your time.
And we're really looking forward to see more of what's next for Supernova Legacy and all the students that you will support in this new campaign.
Yeah, we have lots of exciting things coming in April. We'll be marching in the New York City Tartan Day Parade on April 15th, and then our gala this year is on April 22nd.
Great. We'll see you there.
Yes.
Stay tuned, because we have a lot of neat stuff coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you, Kiara.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.